the advantage here. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Bulls. This is their chance to get home court advantage, Greg, back after splitting the first 2 games.
And they can't wait around to do it. They need to take control of this series right now. As the higher seed, you can't let your opponent gain confidence early in the series.
Here's Boozer. Good work defensively by Smith.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motion.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Rose after Joe Johnson's score. Down low. And there's Noah on the assist by Rose.
And a good work from the interior. I like seeing Noah take advantage of those.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. We were talking about the challenge of facing Derrick Rose. Coach told me he might be the most athletic point guard I've ever seen. Rose flies around the floor, rising to the rim easily. But he continued, the most impressive thing is his leadership. He's the guy on his team, and his teammates love playing with him. Back over to you, guys.
All right, thank you, David. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Joe Johnston on the way. Back to Heinrich. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Johnson, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Boozer dishes to Noah. Now Bogans. The Bulls need to get a shot on. Deng can't get it to go. Johnson outside. He's looking for Horford and finds him.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Boozer with the screen for Rose. Softly drops in the floater.
Pretty creative floater right there. Just guiding it up softly and gently.
Johnson, the pass to Heinrich. Back to Johnson. Inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Rose with the ball. And there's the drive. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Rose has got his second bucket tonight. Deng against Johnson. Horford with the screen on deck. Johnson with the bounce pass. Horford against Noah. Horford no luck. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Rose passes to Noah. They double him with Horford. Noah kicks to Rose. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far in the passion Noah plays with. Hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
Now here is Smith over Boozer. Smith, no luck.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Outside Rose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rose has got 6.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
On the wing, Johnson. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Bogans sinks the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Johnson. Heinrich passes to Horford. Over Noah. The Hawks again can't hit. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Rose dishes to Boozer. Pass to Bogans. And he drives in. On the wing, Dang. Here is Bogans. Over Johnson. Outside Boozer. And here's Rose. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
For the Hawks, Pachulia. He's checked in for Horford. Crawford comes in for Johnson. And it's Teague in for Kirk Heinrich. And a change for the Bulls. Brewer's checked in. Now here's Teague. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Covered by Brewer. Crawford. The putback. Here's Pachulia. Smith finds Teague. Back to Smith. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Crawford. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Rose. Trying his luck from deep. And that's collected by Smith. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Teague.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
And he can't hit the second.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Dang. Nothing on the board. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Crawford. Count it.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Atlanta trails by 4. And here is Teague. Here's Crawford. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. 6 points for Crawford. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Boozer with the screen for Rose. To the inside. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Some changes for Chicago. MyEras, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Boozer. And it's Corver in for Luol Deng. And Chicago has possession. Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Shot clock at 6. There's Rose with the 3. Great D that time from T. For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. That ties the game. Crawford's got 8 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Rose kicks to Gibson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Derrick Rose is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Al Horford's checked in for Pachulia. Powell comes in for Josh Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. It's Heinrich in for Jeff T. Now here's Heinrich. Hasn't made one yet. They set the pick. Johnson left side. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. To the paint. Here's Gibson. And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
Here is Heinrich. Crawford outside. Back to Heinrich. Corver against Johnson. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A shot by Heinrich, no good. Bull shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 8. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. It's taken away by Brewer. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Rose. 10 points for him. Asik with a screen on Heinrich. Rose passes to Asik. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Heinrich outside. Back to Crawford. Johnson wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 9.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Pass to Gibson. It's Ronnie Brewer on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. 7-foot shot. And Rose finishes inside. 12 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Heinrich dishes to Crawford. On the wing, Johnson. Corver kicks to Johnson. And Gibson sends it back.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
Outside Corver. Back to Rose. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
With 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Gibson. Back to Watson. Wide open. Rebound by the Hawks.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Can't get it to fall.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
With the step back. Here's Dang. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Dang's got his first points of the game.
When you have a passer like Watson, that's an added bonus. I mean, he's really skilled at finding the open guy, and that helps any team.
Johnson can't hit. The Bulls shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there.
Hawks foul. Jason Collins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Hawks on D, trailing by 5. Left side Boozer. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The kick out to T, and stolen by Watson. Uncovered. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Johnson outside. The kick out to T. Takes it off the glass.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
And it's Watson with the ball for Chicago. Outside Boozer. Six to shoot. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Watson, the pass to Boozer. Outside Dang. And taken away by Johnson. Teague with the ball. Watson's there. Teague with the ball. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Count that one. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Watson, the pass to Boozer. Bulls moving the ball around. Right wing. Rebounded by the Hawks. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And Chicago has possession. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Bogans can't get it to go. Teague deciding where to go with it. Pass to Collins. Stolen by Bogans. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Smith.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Here's Teague. He's covered by Watson. Teague bounce pass. Here's Smith. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here is Bogans. Driving in. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Dang. The Bulls with the lead. Count that bucket. Dang's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Teague. Smith sets the pick for Teague. Collins trying to break free. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 5 points so far.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. I used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Collins. Horford comes in for Josh Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Wilkins. And it's Crawford in for Joe Johnson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Boozer. Horford comes in for Luol Deng. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Keith Bogans. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Derrick Rose at the line forward.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Now here's Teague. He has 5. Outside Williams. Horford sets a screen for Williams. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Gibson. And the wide open shot from Rose. Offensive rebound. Korver gets a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Korver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Noah gets to Korver. Brewer with the ball, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Rose against Teague. Clock at 4. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Drops in the tray.
That, to me, is just all practice and experience. Textbook shooting from Williams right off the pass.
Noah with a screen on Williams. Korver dishes to Noah. Buries it down low. And it's 6 points for Joakim Noah.
This is why they involve him in screen and rolls. I mean, he's good executing out of that situation.
Teague the pass to Crawford. Horford sets a screen for Crawford. Now Horford. And Gibson sends it back. Rose scanning the floor. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls leading by 8. And it's Korver in the corner. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Hawks, Nash Smith, he's checked in for Pachulia. Johnson comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague. The Bulls also changing it out. Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Dang in for Kyle Korver. Now here's Heinrich. Still yet to score. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson with a screen on Boozer. Smith. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And good touch there on the block. Smith knows he has the green light to attack down low.
Outside Rose from beyond the arc. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Heinrich outside. Crawford outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Noah. He has 6. He can't get it to go. Johnson with it. Boozer picks him up. Hawks passing it around. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 5 is Joe Johnson.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
The shot by Heinrich no good. And so it's Dang bringing it up for Chicago. Pass to Rose. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Dang against Johnson. Heinrich kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stop.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
1:25 left in the second quarter. Rose passes to Boozer. Back to Rose. It's up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's Crawford with the drive. Heinrich from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side Dang. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting.
Dang brings a a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all three levels.
Now, here's Johnson. 13 points in the game. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Smith, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it is it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So it's Atlanta now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Johnson kicks to Heinrich. Crawford outside. And then Smith with the dunk.
Masterful work in the pick and roll.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Outside Rose. Offline with his three. And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Outside Williams. Now here's Heinrich. Still without a basket. Horford with the screen on Dang. Johnson dishes to Horford. And it's Dang with the rebound. Dang's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rose, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Chicago.
This is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Johnson, the pass to Heinrich. It's deflected. It's stolen by Dang. Plays it in off the breakaway. Dang's got 9.
And it's all about hustle in transition, especially when you're trying to stay ahead on the break.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Johnson outside. Inside shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Johnson. After the miss by Lou All-Day. To the paint. Stolen by Boozer. Rose passes to Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Johnson against Dang. Pass to Heinrich. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On the wing, Dang. Back to Boozer. Pass to Rose. Three-pointer on the way.
Such a smart defensive player. Heinrich understands how to just distract the shooter.
And that one is good. 10 points for him.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Dang against Johnson. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
Just one bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
And they'll get another chance. Bogan. Johnson with the block.
Great effort on defense there, denying them down low.
It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Johnson. 13 points in the game. Heinrich kicks to Williams. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Rose. And he has 28 points for the game. Outside Boozer. Just 5 to shoot. Over Smith. Boozer can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Here's Johnson, and the shot is good. Johnson's got 15 points.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Rose passes to Boozer. Back to Rose. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Now Heinrich. Scoreless thus far. At 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. They managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
For the Hawks, Pachulia, he's checked in for Horford. Powell comes in for Smith, and it's Teague in for Kirk Heinrich. Chicago also making some changes. MyEras, he's checked in for Noah. And it's Watson in for Rose. Now here's Boozer. Watson with it. Outside Boozer. Back to Watson. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by Powell.
That's where Powell likes to operate, right at the rim.
The Bulls leading by 15. Pass to Ashik. Here is Bogan. Right side, Boozer. Shoots over Powell. And the Bulls with another miss. Hawks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Johnson. And it's Dang with the rebound. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Watson, the pass to Boozer. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Boozer's got 6 points.
Great work by Boozer on that play, a textbook pick and roll.
Outside Teague. Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. Teague finds Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. Bogan grabs the miss. Bogan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Boozer. Over Teague. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Hogan. He's got 8.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Atlanta with the ball. 19-point game. It is good.
He is on a roll right now.
Here is Watson. The 3. Out to the wing. Hogan's from outside. Rebound by Williams.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And stolen by Williams. Teague against Dang. Teague dishes to Powell. Misses the baby hook. The Bulls leading by 17. Pass to Bogans. Fires the 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he makes good on the layup. 19 points for Johnson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Powell. Damian Wilkins comes in for Marvin Williams. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Rose. He has 30. Gibson with the screen on Heinrich. There's Rose with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving the lane, and Heinrich gets it to go.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Rose. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Rose, following the score by Jamal Crawford. Noah trying to get open. Rose, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Korver. To end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. Korver's got 8.
And far from just a perimeter shooter, Korver is also skilled at scoring inside.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. 1:46 left in the third. Crawford looking over the floor. A shot off that time. Great defense that time from Noah. The Bulls leading by 11. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Heinrich. Rose gets the bucket.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Crawford. Pachulia trying to break loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he makes the first. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Noah kicks to Corver. Pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Hawks. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Heinrich is a pretty consistent shooter beyond the arc. His team knows he's good for a few of those per game.
On the wing, Corver. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
Line quarter. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Crawford. 16 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Down low, here's Noah, and Noah with the slam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
I love that dish down low.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Now, here's Watson. Left side, Boozer. Over Smith. Boozer can't get it to go.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Outside T. Pass to Crawford. Shoots over Bogans. The kick out to T. Shot clock at 3. He takes it in. Chalk up 2 there.
And as the clock nears 0, he keeps an even keel and knocks it down.
Now here's Watson. T covering. And Ashick throws it down.
Fantastic pass from C.J. Watson. He knows his role on his team and embraces it.
Atlanta trails by 5. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Crawford. Outside Williams. Picks it out to Crawford from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bogans. Back to Watson. Now Dang. Guarded by Crawford. Double team on Dang. Now Ashick. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Williams passes to T. Now here's Crawford. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And then Smith with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Boozer following the bucket by the Hawks. Can't cash in from close range. Crawford drives in, and he gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Boozer following the score by Jamal Crawford. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Now here's Crawford. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Bulls have gone 104 since the end of the third quarter. Watson kicks to Ashik, pass to Boozer. On the wing, Dang. He's guarded by Williams. That one falls. And the Bulls lead by 1. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Crawford outside. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Smith with the dunk.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here is Bogans. The kick out to Boozer. Outside Dang. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A fader. And it's Boozer that time in the assist by Bogans.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
I like this play call. It was the right move to free up a shooter.
And it's Watson with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And here's Usher. Bogans passes to Boozer. And that's collected by Smith. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Outside T. In the corner, it's Crawford. Collins setting the big for Crawford. Rebound, Ashik.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Bogans passes to Watson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Good on the shot. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Now, here's Watson. And again, Chicago. No good. Outside Teague. And here is Williams. Pass to Crawford. Over Dang. Nice D from Dang. Bulls trail by 3. Watson surveying the D. Here's Boozer. Here is Bogans. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Dang.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two for the Hawks. Pachulia, who's checked in for Collins. Horford comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Johnson in for Jamal Crawford. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Usher. Gibson comes in for Boozer. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Keith Bogers. And it's Rose in for C.J. Watson. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Pats have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 22 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Korver. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Boozer, he's checked in for the Bulls. Brewer comes in for Kyle Korver.
Carlos Boozer, Ryan Brewer.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 4. Dang. It's rebounded by T. For Atlanta, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Noah, back to Rose. Tries a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Teague has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 6. Brewer with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Here's Dang. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Johnson, and the layup falls. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
And Chicago shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Rose. Williams against Dang. Oh, softly lays it in.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Free throw good, Dang. Atlanta leading by 3. Now T. Johnson outside. Pachulia sets a screen for Johnson. That shot no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Joakim Noah. And down it goes.
They trust Joe Johnson to come through in the clutch. That's why his teammates feed him the rock late.
A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Johnson. to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
That's why Horford's out there. He's a weapon, and you've got to pay attention to him. This guy can bring you baskets in the clutch. Cool as they come in a tight spot like that. Great pulls.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Into the lane. Another chance. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown.
Love seeing Noah seek out his offense, attracting the league's attention there in the process.
Take break. 2 seconds.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
A versatile player. Noah scores, he rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Pachulia. Crawford comes in for Williams. It's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague. And he ends up making the second, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Johnson against Dang. Smith with a screen on deck. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson. Jumper is off. Bulls trail by 4. Rose with the ball. Knocks down the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Johnson against Dang. Here's Johnson. Smith sets the pick for Johnson.
Boy, what a fantastic effort they're getting from Johnson right here.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Heinrich against Rose. First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here. Now, here's Johnson. Scoring at will. He's had it going on offense.
And it's not as if the defense hasn't focused on him, but he is just at a level right now offensively where you cannot deny.
Horford sets a screen for Johnson. 4 on the clock. From 18 feet away, that one misses. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
You know, they actually could go for the 3 and the win here, but I think they probably play it conservatively and try to send this game into overtime.
Puts up a 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Got it! A cold-blooded buzzer beater!
Clutch! Mutt in the clutch! Woo-hoo! How about that? Woo! Yeah!
Wow. That's an ending that we'll be talking about not just for weeks, but for years.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.